Hi, and welcome to week 4 of the Sacred Pause. I'm Lisa Ali, and this week we're entering sacred territory. It is the space of remembering who you are beneath the noise, the roles, and the expectations. So often we define ourselves by what we do. We're caregivers or parents, we're partners, professionals, healers, providers. And while these roles really do matter, they are not the entirety of who we are. There is a deeper truth, a version of you that existed before the world told you who to be. So this week, we're journeying back. We are journeying back to the truth, not to reinvent something, not to try to be something new, but to remember what has always lived within you. We'll also begin weaving in ancestral connection, calling in the wisdom that flows through your lineage, to root your identity in something both personal and profound. Self-remembering is a practice of peeling back the layers of compassion. On the surface, we carry our roles, the doing, the giving, the managing, but just beneath that lives the beliefs and messages that we've absorbed over time. Who we should be, how we ought to act, what it takes to be accepted or successful. And then deeper still is your essential nature. It's your authentic voice, your intuitive knowing, your unique rhythm that mm, has always been there before the world really shaped you. And at the core is something timeless. It's your ancestral wisdom, the guidance, the strength, and the memory passed through your bones and breath, reminding you that you are not alone in this remembering. You are held by those who walked before you. So this week, I want to honor each layer while gently returning to the truth of who we are beneath it all. So let's take a moment to pause together and explore these layers, not to fix anything, but to gently remember what's already within you. Starting with roles and responsibilities, which is the outer layer, it is the layer that we are often praised for. The doing, the tending, the showing up, right? We're partners, we're parents, we're professionals, we're healers, we're friends, we're siblings, we're somebody else's children. These roles hold weight, and many of them come from love. But if we're not careful, we start to believe we are these roles. We lose ourselves in the list, in the showing up for everyone else. And this layer isn't bad, it just isn't the whole story. So after we peel back that layer of roles and responsibilities, we have conditioning and beliefs, which is really the middle layer. Beneath the roles lives the stories we've absorbed throughout our lives, most of them quietly. So you might hear echoes like, be quiet, be nice, work harder, don't take up too much space, you're too loud. This is the layer of shoulds and shapeshifting. We adapt to survive. We perform to feel loved. But underneath all that is the part of you that's never needed to earn anything. That's your essential nature. This is you. It's your inner layer, the real you, the part of you that lights up when you're at ease, that says yes without hesitation and no with clarity, that hums in rhythm with your breath, your body, your truth. You don't have to dig for this self. It really rises when you feel safe. It lives in your laughter, your tears, your natural rhythm. This is the self you return to, not because you're broken, but because you're whole. Then at the core is something ancient and sacred. That's really where our ancestral wisdom is. It is a remembering that's older than your name. You carry the strength, the stories and songs, and the survival of those who came before you. Their whispers live in your intuition. Their resilience beats in your heart. Even if you feel disconnected from lineage, know this: you didn't start from scratch. You are the continuation of deep knowing. And coming from a person who is adopted, I believe that wholeheartedly. When I feel disconnected from lineage, I sought, I seek, I look, I listen. So know this: you didn't start from scratch. You are the continuation of deep knowing. So let this layer hold you when you forget who you are. We're not peeling these layers to shame the past. We're honoring every part of what shaped us while choosing to live from the truth that was never lost, just waiting to be remembered. You are not your productivity. You're not what the world says you are. You are the breath beneath it all. You are the presence that remains. You are, always have been, enough. So this week, I really invite you to slow down and reconnect with what has always been yours. First, honor your roots, whether through ritual, reflection, or prayer. Create space to connect with your ancestors, those of blood, spirit, and story. What guidance lives in your lineage? Second, I want you to listen closely to your inner voice. Where are you acting from truth? And where are you responding from old scripts, or is it inherited expectations? And third, allow yourself to be more than your roles. Ask, who am I when I'm not performing? Who am I when I just am? So I want to take a moment and thank again my paid subscribers. For those of you who are already paid subscribers, thank you. And there are 2 sacred resources awaiting for you in your inbox. One is a gentle ancestral connection ritual guide, and one is a guided identity reclamation meditation to support you in this journey of self-remembrance. If you're not already a paid subscriber and you want to be, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate it. This work isn't about escaping your life. It's about living it from a place of wholeness. You are already enough. You always have been. Have a wonderful week.